All right. Once again, welcome to Menida. We appreciate you deeply. We deeply appreciate you for being a part of the Menida family. Thank you for moving and taking our passengers, our riders around Liberia safely. We appreciate you. And thank you also for staying safe. This video, we will be teaching or explaining the process of accepting a ride and negotiating a ride. So you want to stay through this video and I'll show us how we could accept a ride and negotiate the price. Or sometimes you might see, most times in the app, you might see fare, F-A-R-E. Fare is the same as price. So let's get started. But before we do, if you are on YouTube, you want to look below this video and you see the word subscribe. You want to touch on subscribe. And also right beside the word subscribe, there is an image that looks like a school bell, like a bell. You want to touch on that image and you should have a list of options. On the list, I believe the first is the word all, A-L-L. You want to choose on all, A-L-L. And what this does for you is that every time we make new videos like these and we add new features or new things to the Menida driver app, you will be one of the first individuals that Google would inform and tell you that Menida just uploaded a new video. And you can go ahead and watch the video quickly before you go online to begin using the app. That way you're more efficient and individuals all around the world. But what we're going to do here is that before we go ahead, I want to also let us know that we are receiving ride requests from riders all around the world. It is not just riders in Liberia. Riders is the same as passenger. So we are receiving ride requests, or you are receiving ride requests from passengers all around the world, in Liberia and all around the world. The way it works is that individuals that are in different countries will be requesting ride for their family members and their friends in Liberia. So let's get started on this process. And hopefully you are aware that with this app, you can make more money than you are making now in Liberia. You can make more money because you are receiving ride requests, not just from Liberians. Like I mentioned earlier, you're receiving ride requests from all around the world to be able to get passengers, and you are in a position of advantage. So inform others and let's spread the word and download the Menida driver app and begin making money right now. So let's get started. Now the ride request will be made. The ride request will be made. All right, 1 second. So as the ride request is being made, you have the option here. You always want to be on the current ride page where you see current ride. You want to touch on that, and there will be an option here. And you see there are two options. Two options. One of the options says accept, and the other says accept and negotiate. So what will happen is that if this price is exactly the price for the pickup, from the pickup to the destination, if this price is the correct price, you will want to touch on accept. You want to choose accept. However, if the price is not the correct price, if it's wrong, if this price is not correct for the distance, the pickup and drop off, you will choose accept and negotiate. What this would do for you, it would allow you to actually accept the ride request and be able to send message to the passenger, and you can communicate about the price, and you guys will agree, and the passenger would change the price on their end, and this $20 would increase to the correct amount that you both agree about. So let's choose accept and negotiate. Now you want to read this. It tells you that you have to touch the back button. Once you are done, there will be a back button on the top left corner of the chat page. You have to touch that to come back on this page. So you touch yes. Now you begin communicating with the passenger. So as you can see, you can say, hi there, I can accept, or whatever words you choose to put here. You can just put the number 20. I can accept, 30 for this ride. And you want to touch on this blue arrow right there, to send the message to the passenger or the rider. It's the same thing. Now the passenger receives the message, and the passenger message you back and say okay, or you guys can talk for a while, or they will tell you how much they can afford to pay. But for this example, to keep the video short, they said okay to you. Let's assume they said okay to you. Now you receive a notification. You want to scroll up. Always make sure you're scrolling up. Move the page up and down to find a new message. Now you say, okay, let's do it. Or whatever you can say okay to, or you can say okay to. And now on this page, I'm sorry guys, we have to go back. But on this page, you can see the word back on the top left corner. Right there, the word back right there. You want to touch on that. And the moment you do that, you come back onto this page. Now, pay attention to the $20, right? You're still seeing $20. But the rider, you agree that the rider should, by the way, you can actually go back to the message if you choose to, right from right there. You can touch on that image and go back to the message just in case you forget the price. So you told the passenger to pay 30. The passenger agreed, and now the passenger will go ahead on their end and change the price. So the price, the 20 is going to increase, as you can see. Let's pay attention to the 20. What happens to the 20? Now it changes to $30, as you can see. So your negotiation went through, and the passenger entered within the app. We provided a place wherein the passenger would enter the price or adjust the price, and the price would change on your app. You want to pay attention to the price change. We will do our best to put a message once the price is changed, but for right now, you will see the price change on your app. So that's the way you're able to accept and negotiate the ride.